Hey, what's up guys, it's Mo the Pug, and I've got another brief review of another airsoft gun. Can you see it? That's because I'm hiding it. It is, if you haven't figured out by the title, Tokyo Marui Detonics 45. This is a gas blowback pistol. Seeing that it's Marui, the majority of it is plastic. It's pretty durable plastic though. I've dropped it from about 10 feet up and no cracks, nothing. So that's always nice. I bought this pistol secondhand, as I mentioned in another video, and I love it. It's one of my favorite pistols I think I've ever owned. But there was something I need to tell you guys about it. The person I bought it from said the nozzle, if I can write the slide one-handed, there we go. The person said the nozzle, the loading nozzle in there, was cracked, but it uses standard 1911 nozzles. That is not the case. It is proprietary. It is specifically a Detonics 45 nozzle. It took me several months to track one down. I tried using a Garter G18C nozzle because they were both flat and roughly the same size, but the Garter nozzle was a bit too big, so it didn't work. Like I said, this is a Marui 19. It's basically a shrunken Marui 1911. It cannot use WE mags. WE mags are it's kind of weird, but they're a bit misshapen and they don't fit in the mag well. But I heard KJ Works mags fit. So essentially, if your 1911 mag is cut like this, unlike the WE ones where you can access the spring on the side, if you can access the spring from the front, they should be good to go. This gun is amazing. It's kind of sluggish when I shoot it. I'm going to try to get a shooting video up probably later this week. It tricked me when I first held it. I thought it was metal, but it's not. But what is metal is the hammer, the slide safety, that piece, slide catch, your trigger, mag release, your screws. The barrel is not metal, but it is durable. I mean, it's great. I always have this on me. It's a very small gun, even though, yeah, it's tiny. Double and single action, like I said, it's just like a regular 1911. Speaking of, my KWA Mark II. Figure that out. See if I can show you guys the size difference. It's about a solid 1.5 inches. It's, you know, of difference. One major component, if you haven't already noticed, is this slide. It's got this little divot in the back. That's so if you ever need to, when people pull it out of their holsters or whatever, they cock the hammer like that, they don't want to tear their thumb up on the rear sight fixture. So, like I said, it's a small gun. It's one of my favorites. I always carry those two when I play. It's tiny, about the size of a PPK, which is also a tiny little gun. This is the Marusan PPK. I have another video of that on my channel. They're roughly the same size. So yeah, I mean, of course it's a bit wider than the Marusan. Barrel's a tad bit longer. You know, mainly because it is a 1911. Yeah, I always keep it in my Condor sidekick pouch on my plate carrier, but it does fit in my Serpa, and I have ran it in my Serpa before when my Mark II was acting up. You know, I really like this gun. Not a big fan of it being plastic, but you know, what are you gonna do? The trademarks are nice. They're engraved into the plastic instead of painted on. Let's see if I can get focus on. There we go. Detonics 45 on that side. Detonics 45, Tokyo Marui, made in Japan. Just a tiny, good little gun. I like it. I want to start collecting airsoft guns, like the Tanakas, the Western Arms, the Marusans. But I also want to play with them, so this one kind of fits that niche that not a lot of people have it. It's kind of like a collector's piece, and I can still run it in a skirmish if I really wanted to. So yeah, this is my review. I would definitely give this a thumbs up. You know, it's basically a small 1911. Really cool little gun. Let's see if I can get a size comparison. So yeah, I would definitely recommend, one of these guns. I've noticed I think it was a Milsim West game that Jet Desert Fox was playing. A guy, one of the Russian guys they captured, he wasn't dead, and he just whips out something like this and takes out 3 dudes before they finally figured out what was going on and shot him. So, who knows? It's a backup to my backup. So definitely try and find this. The Chinese metal version, I'm not sure if it's up to par with this, but I've seen it go for like $40 on some of those like Tiger 11 HK and some of those other websites. So if the Marui version, which if you can find it, E-Vike used to sell them. I know Red Wolf has all 3 variants. Yeah, you might go for one of those, but it's still a nice little gun. You can still see some of the orange tip the guy tried to paint over. You gotta be careful when you're buying used guns. You never know the condition they're gonna come in. Oh well. That's my overview / review of the Tokyo Marui Detonics 45. I'm Mo the Pug. Thanks so much for watching.